Howdy everyone, it's your buddy BP, and yeah, I still have my Queen Breaker's bow on. I can't quit this thing. I don't know why, but anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. I already did a video on that. I'm here to talk about Armsday. It is January 13th, Wednesday morning, which means that if you have your little Armsday package that you bought from the Gunsmith for the weapons, then today's the day to collect. So let's not linger. Let's go ahead and take a look at what he's got. First up is the Suros PDX-41 pulse rifle. For scopes, the first one has the SLO-19, the SPO-26, and the SRO-41. Its perks include oiled frame, hammer forged, spray and play, lightweight, and hand-laid stock. The second includes SLO-12, SPO-26, and SRO-41. Perks include casket mag, high caliber rounds, Zen moment, lightweight, and rifled barrel. The third one has SLO-12, SPO-26, and SRO-41. Its perks include oiled frame, perfect balance, Icarus, lightweight, and small bore. Personally, I think all three are pretty good. I don't think one particularly stands out, in my opinion, but I think all three are good. I really like the first one for its high stability. That might actually be the one I go for, because I really like stability on pulse rifles. The second one ain't too bad. The stability won't be quite as nice, but it definitely has higher range. So if you're looking for range on your pulse rifle, then the second one is the one you want to get. Third one would be really nice for something like Angel of Light or the Imperium Bellicose. Actually, maybe I might get this one because I didn't get that scout rifle he sold last week that had the airborne ability, not the airborne, but the Icarus ability. And I've been kind of thinking, I wonder how well that would have worked. So, not the same as a scout rifle, but I'd be interested to try it out. So, yeah, if you want stability, get the first one. Range, get the middle one. And if you're into doing airborne stuff with like Angel of Light or Imperium Bellicose, get the third. Next is the Suros JLB-42 rocket launcher. Its abilities include warhead veneers, soft launch, and counter mass. Its perks include speed reload, heavy payload, tracking, perfect balance, and lightweight. The second one has warhead veneers, smart drift control, and counter mass. Its perks include speed reload, single point sling, cluster bomb, perfect balance, and snapshot. The final one has confined launch, soft launch, and counter mass. Its perks include speed reload, single point sling, surplus, javelin, and quick draw. As far as PvE concerns, I would say definitely get the third one. I really like surplus on heavy weapons just because, you get more ammo, and ammo is usually very scarce for this. So yeah, surplus, really good for PvE, no good for PvP. If you're looking for a PvP, you're going to want to choose between the first one and the second one. I've tried both tracking and cluster bombs. Personally, I don't find cluster bomb to be really all that useful. That's just my opinion. I don't think the clusters do as much damage as I would prefer. Tracking isn't quite as impressive as it sounds. I mean, you could probably get folks at long distances with this thing, but personally, I still think grenades and horseshoes is a better choice. But if I had to choose between either of these two for PvP, I would go for the first one. Next up is the Suros JLB-47 rocket launcher. Its abilities include launch, smart drift control, hard launch. Its perks include flared magwell, heavy payload, vacuum, perfect balance, and snapshot. The second one has confined launch, smart drift control, and hard launch. Its perks include speed reload, heavy payload, reactive reload, perfect balance, and lightweight. The third one has aggressive launch, linear compensator, and hard launch. Its perks include flared magwell, single point sling, vacuum, perfect balance, and quick draw. Honestly, I find none of these three to be really all that impressive. The second one with, I believe it's reactive reload, I suppose that one isn't too bad for PvE. I would rather use the one with surplus, but as far as their stats are concerned, there isn't really much to differentiate between these different rocket launchers. So if you really just want to skip it this week, just hold on to that order till another week. Maybe he'll have a better roll. You can go ahead and do that. But yeah, there isn't really anything here that stands out. So if you want to pick one, pick whichever one you want. But personally, I don't think that there's a much difference between these three to really make it worth the while. Up next is the Strongbow-D shotgun. Its barrel mods include smart drift control and linear compensator. Its perks include crowd control, relentless tracker, flared magwell, perfect balance, and hand-laid stock. The second one has soft ballistics and accurized ballistics. Its perks include danger close, battle runner, lightweight, fitted stock, and hand-laid stock. The third one has smart drift control and aggressive ballistics. Its perks include Army of One, battle runner, lightweight, perfect balance, and hand-laid stock. I couldn't imagine using any of these types of shotguns in a PvP setting, not unless it has something like full auto, and none of them do. Normally for PvP I would either prefer something like this with full auto or maybe a higher range shotgun, but I do like the fact that all these shotguns have the potential to have max stability. I think that's really fun, and I think that could be useful in a PvE. So as a PvE weapon, I would choose between either the first one or the third one. Personally, I think danger close isn't all that useful. Army 1 isn't too shabby, so if you really like doing a ability-oriented build for your character, you know, some warlocks are really popular for that, for like Voidwalker and Stormcaller. So I would say if you have an ability-centered build for your character, the third one might be nice. Personally, I think I might actually go for the first one though. The crowd control is actually pretty useful in a PvE for taking on lots of enemies at once, and the enhanced motion tracker isn't too shabby. Locating stuff around you like spin metal and hidden chests and things like that. So yeah, first one or the third one. I wouldn't bother getting the second one. Next is the Tamar-D sniper rifle. Its scopes include the ATB long range and the ATD Raptor. Its perks include surplus, spray and play, explosive rounds, quick draw, and appended magazine. The second one has ATB long range and ATD Raptor. Its perks include counterbalance, who's next, explosive rounds, quick draw, and appended magazine. The final one has ATA Scout and ATD Raptor. Its perks include surplus, spray and play, explosive rounds, quick draw, and appended magazine. I'd say there's some pretty nice rolls for the sniper rifles this week. There isn't too much difference between them though. I wouldn't get the second one. I think spray and play is a much more useful ability. Plus, having to rely on that final shot to get a kill in order to speed up reload is kind of situational. It's best to just sort of fire that final shot and be guaranteed additional reload speed. Furthermore, the first one and the third one both have surplus. In fact, the only thing that really differentiates them is that first scope. First one has that ATB long range scope for a long distance zoom. The second one has an ATA Scout scope, which is a low zoom scope that improves the handling. So yeah, bottom line is that these two are identical except for those scopes. Oh, and plus one does arc damage and one does void damage, so if that's something that's important to you, you definitely got to take that into account. But yeah, do you prefer a higher or lower zoom scope? It's hard for me to say because both of these rifles seem built for PvE rather than PvP, because surplus does not work in PvP. So, and normally for PvP I would prefer a lower zoom scope, but a high zoom scope isn't bad for PvE activity. So if you like using your sniper rifle to engage enemies at really far distances, then yeah, go ahead and get that first one with a high zoom scope. Otherwise you can get the third one with a lower zoom scope, which is probably going to be the one I get anyway. Next week's weapons will include the Hake Zarinaea-D auto rifle, the Hake Lyudmila-D pulse rifle, the Hake Jingukogo-D shotgun, the Hake Aoife Rua-D sniper rifle, and the Omolon Uzume RR4 sniper rifle. Who comes up with a name for these damn things, really? And that just about does it for this video. The rocket launchers weren't all too exciting, and that shotgun was kind of meh. But there were some really good rolls for that pulse rifle, so if you still like using pulse rifles, I think you got a good week. You got a really nice selection of different types of perks and rolls for that PDX pulse rifle. Sniper rifles aren't too bad too, though they seem a bit more geared towards PvE activities than PvP, but that's just my opinion. What do you think about the stuff we got this week? Let me know in the comment section. Also, don't forget to spank that like button if you enjoyed it or you found it helpful in any way. Your support means a lot to me. And as always, y'all be good to each other, and I will see you in the next video.